What's going on, my co-creators? Are you creating the life that you love, the life that you want? Are you getting everything that you want? Are you building the lifestyle that you've been craving and imagining and dreaming about for years? Are you? I hope so, because it's all up to you. There's nobody stopping you except you. There's a lot of barriers in this world. There's a lot of things that appear to be in our way, but really, if you're a true co-creator, a dynamic co-creator that gets up in the morning and knows exactly how you want your life to go and exactly how you want your life to be, and that's all you see, that's all you know, that's what you're gonna get. Nobody can stop you from doing that. Okay, enough of that. I got a problem. I'm gonna be honest with you, I got a problem I've been having for a very, very long time. Very, very long time. Since I was a young lad. I just don't know how to follow instructions. I just don't know how to. I mean, I can follow instructions on things that I'm interested in. I've had, jobs and I've had to learn how to do stuff, but I've always had this spirit in me that question things. And this didn't really work out too well for me, especially when I was younger, because I had parents that was very serious about what they wanted me to do and how they wanted me to conduct myself. And I wasn't like a bad kid, like getting in trouble all the time, but if stuff just didn't make sense to me, I would question like why. Like, and I wasn't trying to be a smart mouth, but I really wanted to understand. I wanted to learn. It's like, if I'm putting all this effort, it's taking everything out of me to listen to what you want me to do. And I'll listen to you the first few times. I might listen to you for a while. But eventually I'll be like, this part never made sense. Like, why do we have to do that? And when somebody that was an authority to me, whether it was a parent or something, told me, because I said so, oh, that would just make me just like, I would, in my mind, I would be just having all kind of thoughts, but I would be like, okay. But from that point on, because I know I didn't have any control over the situation, I would get in more trouble. I would be definitely plotting on getting around whatever rule that I don't believe is important that they set up just because I said. That's never was good enough for me. And trust me, I got in a lot of trouble for having an attitude. I got a lot of trouble in school, which AKA prison practice. I never wanted to be in the prison. I never wanted to be a part of prison practice. I did it just to get what I wanted, but I never cared about prison practice. I never cared about school. There were certain subjects and things that I enjoyed and I focused on that, I liked the camaraderie with friends and stuff. I had a good time in school, but I was never a big fan of being a part of the prison practice program this is when you eat. This is when you do this. Can't go to the bathroom unless I say, read at this time, walk this time, go in the single file line down the aisle, hit that bell, that means you go. That's prison practice, folks. That's setting kids up to be robots. And I got a feeling it's going to get worse in the future because of everything going on. But anyway, you had to explain it to me. And even when I didn't have any power, at least I thought I didn't have any power, I would start plotting. I would start figuring out ways to get over. I had a friend of mine said, he was like, man, it seems like every time, because we was working together, it's like every time they come up with a new guideline or a new rule, you always trying to figure out a way to get around it. That's the first thing that comes to mind, you want to figure out a way not to do it. And I'm like, damn, that's when I started realizing how bad it was. I didn't realize how bad it was until somebody told me. I'm like, damn, you're right. I mean, yeah, I'm always trying to figure out a way around new regulations, new rules. And that's not 100% true. If like I said, if I understand why, then I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But if you just tell me, oh, it's from corporate, I'm about to curse. Who the heck is corporate? I don't know them. They don't know what I'm doing. They don't know I'm not doing that. And I've gotten in a lot of trouble at jobs for not wanting to follow rules, and I would refuse to do it. You would have to explain it to me and make sense. I'm not your little puppy to be running around. I'm not doing that. And call it pride, but I call it just being an adult, you know, a grown man. It's like, dude, you need to explain to me why I got to go out of my way to do this, and that, and waste all this time and all this energy, all this frustration. You can't even tell me why. I'm not doing it. And I've gotten into arguments with employers, and we, you know, but what's crazy is as rebellious as I was when I was working for other people, I never got fired. Never got fired. Because even though I was rebellious when it came to new rules that I didn't understand, that couldn't be explained to me. Nobody could explain it to me. They didn't even know why they was doing it. They was doing it because corporate said. It's like, man, grow up, man. Be your own man. You know, fight back, push back. This was years ago. So if you're thinking what I talk now is new, you're wrong. But damn, I was going somewhere with that. But even when I back in the days, I was the same way. I was going somewhere with that, but I forgot. But I always did my job. I think that's where I was going. I always did my job regardless. I always did my best to, you know, to get the job done with what I had, you know. So I was a good employee. I was good for the team. I was good for morale. I used to always, you know, try to calm people down when they'd be feeling like quitting and being all upset about this, and I'm like, man, relax, man. This is a job, you know what I'm saying? Just do what you can. If you can't do it, it's something you can't do it, and go about your business, you know. But yeah, you got to do your job. You got to be an exceptional employee, but at the same time, you don't have to put up with their crap. And you got to be willing to walk away. You got to be willing to walk away. You can't be afraid of the unknown. And it's scary. I get it, because I remember the last job I had, I quit it, and I didn't have any money saved up. I didn't have any backup. I just remember I couldn't do it anymore, and I was afraid. I was afraid to walk off, and I was like, I had to like call somebody and like talk to them and be like, damn, this is what I want to do. And they were like, yeah, that's a good idea. If you feel like you can't do it, then you can't do it. And I walked away from it. But all I'm saying is that when my friend questioned me about that, about why you always got to be rebellious, and the first thing that came to mind for me was like, okay, yeah, I guess I do that. And then the second thing was, isn't that how everybody's supposed to be? Isn't everybody like that? And he was like, nah. And I'm like, what? And in my head, I was shocked that that's not the mentality of everybody. I'm like, we should always question everything. Now, you know, if there's some gunshots going on down the street, and you hear gunshots, and somebody say, hey man, don't go down there, there's gunshots, then yeah, you go along with that. Or, you know, there's an emergency thing that happens, like what's going on right now with this, you know, ridiculously blown out of proportion, deadly virus, whatever. In the beginning, it's like, yeah, we don't know what it is, it's deadly. But, you know, me with my rebellious spirit, in the beginning, I was still like, I don't know, man. These people are always trying to figure out a way to get more power and control, get people to get stuck with the yuck, vaccines, all that bull. I don't know. I'm just waiting to see what happens. I'm just kind of sit back and watch this situation, you know. So I'll follow your guidelines in the heat of a moment, because I don't know. But you need to start showing me some real proof, some real evidence, some real reason why I'm going through all this sacrifice and strife, giving up my lifestyle, ruining family relationships, ruining economies, destroying supply chains. You go to the store, you can't even find certain things because of something that's not even deadlier than a flu. What? People lost their lives behind this crap. People committing suicide because they can't go outside. Kids are being traumatically, permanently damaged. They're going to need years of psychology to get over these last couple of months of BS. I digress a little bit. But I'm saying we all should question everything. We all should be like digging in like, why? What? I don't understand. That don't make sense. Give me an explanation. I need more reason. So I got to shut down everything? No, I'm not scary. I need more information. Teach me. Tell me. Tell me what you know. I need more. Okay, I heard what you said. I'm going to go hear this from somebody else. No, man, we just fall in line. Like, what is that? I don't know where I get the mind state to question and fight back. It's just in me. But that's how we should be. We should not be following orders to our detriment. Come on, people. We are in charge of our bodies, the sovereignty of our bodies. That's our choice. Yeah, you may live in a certain society, but you don't have to just go along with everything. You got to opt out of things. If it don't feel right, don't do it. If it don't add up, don't continue. Say no. It don't have to be a fight. It doesn't have to be a revolution. Just say no. I'm not doing that. And if everybody do that, there's nothing that can stop that. Come on, man. Stop being afraid. Wake up, people. Question everything. Question everything, my co-creators. Don't just go along with it. Be a terrible employee. I encourage you to be a terrible employee. I used to always tell my employees, look, I work with you. I don't work for you. We work together. That was my motto. I'm a contractor. You employee? No, I'm a contractor. I signed an agreement to do this job as long as I feel like it. I'm a contractor. I'm not your employee. You're not my boss. We work together. If it don't make sense, we're going to have a problem. I'll go along with some of your stuff that don't make sense, but don't have me jumping through hoops and doing all kind of ridiculous stuff. You need to explain this to me and don't just say from corporate, bump that. I don't roll like that. I don't rock like that. So that's how we all should be. We all should be questioning everything at all times. Stop being so freaking scary and afraid of losing something. Boy, they got us about a hook, line, and sinker. Anyway, I do love you. It's up to you. It's up to you to question things, be rebellious, be a terrible employee, work with your employer, not for them. Be your own boss. You can still work for somebody and be your own boss. Don't be afraid to lose, move on, do something else. Trust me, just do your job. Do your job well, but don't take their BS. You know what I'm saying? And with these officials, these authorities, oh, you can't do this. Nah, man, push back. You need to explain this. Show me. I need more. You can't just tell me to ruin my life and become a hermit and become stuck in my house because of some stuff you say. I don't even know you. You don't know me. You don't know anything about my life. So I don't know. What makes you think you got the best interests of me and my family? Come on, man. You don't know me. You don't know nothing about me. Get out of here with that foolishness, man. Anyway, go outside today. 30 minutes. Break a sweat. Breathe in, breathe out. Get them toxins out of your body. Don't put any restrictions over your face. Walking around looking like a damn ninja, looking like Shredder from the Ninja Turtles. Don't put that crap on your face. Breathe in, breathe out. Get that stuff out of your body, away from your body. Meditate. 10 minutes. Meditate. Realize that you're more than the physical. Think about that. Find a quiet moment. Turn off the news. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Leave your cell phone at home. Go do something without your cell phone. All right, bring a digital camera if you need to take pictures. Bring an MP3 player if you need to listen to music. Leave your cell phone at home. I love you, my co-creators. You are a co-creator. You are creating the life for yourself right now. Every day, every moment. It never turns off. You're constantly creating. All right, I love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.